So my guild is dying fast and I don't know what to do about it. Let's back up and explain how we got to this point. So Blizzard announces Shadowlands at the 2019 BlizzCon. At that time, Zax hates his job. I hate being a freelancer because the inconsistent work is just terrible. So we say, F it, let's just go all in with Ready Check Pull. And as we're pumping out different content, we get accepted into the alpha thanks to Icy Veins. And one of our good friends, Ayun, comes in Discord and he has this catchphrase that he always says. He says,
"Hey Jim, are you ready tonight?"
But that got me thinking. It's like, oh shit, like if I'm gonna do this World of Warcraft Ready Check Pull thing, I need to know what the f is going on, right? I have to make a choice. Like, do I want to lead a guild? Do I want to join a guild that's already established? So I decided, all right, let's start asking around, see if any of the old bros would be interested in starting this thing up again. And within no time, I've started getting messages like crazy. Groups of friends that are willing to come back, people that were just waiting for us to start the guild back up. It was absolutely a crazy response because everyone was ecstatic for Shadowlands because there's no more AP grind, there's no Titan Forge, there's no essences, and it seemed as though Blizzard was putting one hell of a foot forward for Shadowlands. And before we know it, we had like 40 players ready to go, high level players, people who have multiple cutting edge tiers, super high Mythic Plus scores. We have people that are even from Classic that have high Warlord. Like these are people with notable achievements in World of Warcraft coming in back to our guild to really put their best foot forward. And the only stipulation that I had was I am not recruiting. That is it. I'll do the raid leading, I'll do the guild leading, but I am not recruiting. Now, fast forward a few months into the future, and you know how this goes. We have 2 people have family obligations, 3 people got burnt out before the game even launches, and 2 people here, 4 people here, and before you know it, we have a roster of 25, which, it's not a bad roster. 25 people is pretty damn good. And so we sat down, we have a conversation, we talk about the direction we want, what's the temperament, how hard are we gonna go, all that other stuff, right? And in all of that talking, I mentioned that if we do not have some form of recruitment, we are going to slowly bleed out. And again, I am not recruiting. It is my least favorite thing about running a guild, and it's not even worth doing to get the enjoyment out of the other things I like, if that makes sense. And at this level, new recruits are either looking for a stepping stone just to get to the next guild, or they have some insane group requirement, like you have this really good boomkin that also has attached to him 3 tanks and 5 healers. And the only way you can get the boomkin is if you get all of them in. And by the way, he also has a friend that is survival. Like all the other stuff I can understand, but survival hunter is just, no. And then fast forward to about a few nights ago, and Texas gets this giant storm where we're now unable to raid because there's a few key members that are stuck without power. And a few days after that, we lost a few people to some real life family stuff. And let me be clear, there's no harm, no foul. I love these people. These are people I raided with for years. So there's no disrespect to any of these guys for the things that they have going on in their life. I would have done the same if I was in their shoes. Now, with that said, we gotta raid still, right? Like, we still gotta progress or we're gonna keep losing more people. And since we're not recruiting, since all of the attempts to recruit earlier failed, we started just bleeding out members, right? Like, and now we're at 18 and we show up to raid, there's 18 people there and we're like, we absolutely just can't raid today. And that sucked. That was really, really bad. We just don't have enough people. 18 people is not enough people to go through Castle Nathria and get it done. So we had to have another talk. And what came out of that discussion was honestly amazing. Everyone, I mean everyone, all 19, 18 people that we had left in the guild, they went all in. They started throwing out macros to get people in trade chat. They started putting out massive forum posts, scavenging whatever they could from WoW progress and different Discord recruitments. People started really showing that this thing that we have is worth keeping. And what's even more crazier than all of that is you guys, like the Ready Check Pull community. People said that they were going to transfer their server to come help us out. And they're like, hey, even if I'm not here the whole long haul, I'm gonna help you until you fill that roster spot. We had people who said they're on EU servers right now and they're in the process of transferring from EU to US. Now, I told them that's crazy and please do not do that. But the fact that we've gotten so much support from you guys who we've only really known for a year now or so as we're building the Ready Check Pull community, I can't thank you guys enough. Even if we're not seeing each other every day, we're like those distant friends that if you call me up and you need something, I'm gonna drop everything and make sure that you're okay. And then I realized, it, I guess I am recruiting, and I guess we are going to get cutting edge, and I mean, at least we're gonna try.